My people, good morning or good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from. I am speaking from the office of an American lawyer, activist, and also a human rights defender. The man don't come out now, come open the Pandora book. Come tell us, say, Mazen Namdekan was not really sentenced to life imprisonment. That thing they did on 20th of this month is just a charade, just to make sure that they keep Mazen Namdekan away from from the eyes of the people who want him dead. I don't know whether it is true or not, but this American lawyer have come out now, explain everything to us in blue and black, and also ask a very simple question to Injustice Omotosho to come and explain to the whole world, not to Nigerians, because now Nigerian doesn't matter to the world as they have been labeled country of particular concern. So let him come and explain to the whole world how where he get the law or the constitution in which he used to jail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Anyway, that is where we are. Let me read this article from a Biafran airline news, and then we can dive into the comment section to know exactly what my people think concerning the matter. As you are watching, please help me to circulate this message, let it go viral, and don't forget, today happens to be the 24th day, if I'm not mistaken, in the month of November and in the year of 2025. This month is gradually saying bye-bye to us. Anyway, without not wasting much of your time, let us dive into the reason why we are here this morning. Don't forget, today is Monday. My prayer is to all of us is that may God protect us, most especially those who are living in Nigeria and the ones in Biafra land, because the war have already started. It's just like some people don't know what is happening in Nigeria, most especially some guys who are not what would I call it, who are not obsessed with internet. Okay, let's read the articles now. According to the information here, said breaking news: an American lawyer has disclosed that Nnamdi Kanu has not received a life imprisonment sentence. Not gonna hear him very well, so that on and also talk saying propaganda. According to him, he said the court proceedings the court's proceedings did not constitute a lawful judgment, but rather a recitation of a non-existent sentence under Nigerian law. The Americans now are the one telling Nigerians their law. Hey, God have mercy. Just like the same question Mazen Nnamdi Kanu asked on the day that they just went to raid, because what they do that day is recitation. Nnamdi Kanu says, he says. Not Nnamdi Kanu do, Nnamdi Kanu do, Nnamdi Kanu do. Just like the bandits. Killing assistant commissioner of police wearing the man's uniform to come to a peace deal, and the police officers where the man they command, all of them they open their eyes and mouth like person where they sing for inside a deep river. Anyway, let us continue from where we stopped. The lawyer emphasized that the judge failed to uphold the fundamental principles of justice, which requires showing the accused the written law they allegedly violated. Globally, prior to the imprisoning an individual, it is imperative to present them with the exact law they have broken and the relevant section that warrants punishment. However, in this instance, empty letters were read rather than legal provisions. The lawyer stated he maintained that Nnamdi Kanu under political house arrest rather than lawfully sentenced. Even in hellfire, he argued, God does not condemn a soul without presenting the record of their transgressions. You cannot discipline a child without explaining their wrongdoing. Consequently, how can an individual be imprisoned without a written law? Do not be deceived. You see, that is the problem I'm having with most of all these people that call themselves Nigerians. That country is where you will find the most foolish youths. The youths who are supposed to even defend and uphold the rule of law will join the elites that is oppressing them to oppress the most oppressed. I don't think you understand my point. Nigerian youths are the ones who will join with Tinubu, even if Tinubu do bad, so far as Tinubu is come from their tribe. Or maybe Tinubu is APC and they happen to be an APC supporter. My brother, Tinubu is right. Okay, look at what is trending now. Oh, they have all the whole gates been arrested from Niger, from the one that is in church, and the one that arrested in Kebbi State, that all of them have been rescued. They didn't tell us how much they paid. or how much how many bandits that they arrested or fired before rescuing them, because you can't go in a den of a lion to rescue something that the lion have took without having there is no exchange of gun. I saw the so-called IGP of police this morning, where he said that the reason why they didn't arrest the bandits who kidnapped the children is because they came out voluntarily for peace deal. That was, oh my goodness, is this a joke? And some people will come out and begin to gaslight you that Igbos are a problem. Look at Yoruba president, look at Yoruba attorney general, look at Yoruba IGP, Yoruba chief of defense staff and the chief of army staff. Look at Yoruba EFCC, Yoruba NIA, Yoruba DIA, Yoruba DSS. Look at what they are doing. Yoruba, what they call it, Minister of Finance and the Minister of Economy, whatever they call them. And Yoruba Central Bank Governor. Look at how they have messed up the whole country. But do you know the most funny part of all these things? The most funny part of all these things, they will still come back and tell you Igbos are their problem. No be their brother, wey belong to the family of chimpanzee and apes, by name Primet Ayodele, said Igbos are the problem. How Igbos are the problem? Explain to us, Mr. Ayodele. Let me just address this matter once and for all. Explain how Igbos are the problem. Igbos are not in the president. Igbos are not the vice president. Igbos are not even in the security chiefs. Even if an Igbo man find his name, maybe narrowly or directly or indirectly into the security chief's name, list, he will be there just like an errand boy. He can never deliver anything without getting order from the so-called the executive, which is Tunumbu and Shetima, which is Nuhu Ribado. So who is the commander-in-chief of Boko Haram? Is in the Asorok, Vice President Kashim Shetima. Then who is the like they have president and vice president? Who is his vice? The vice of the commander-in-chief of Boko Haram, which is Shetima. His vice is what they call him, Nuhu Ribado, National Security Advisor under Tunumbu. And you tell me that their country will be good? How? In all these things, they still come out, find a way to say Igbos are their problem. Igbos are not the one making decisions. Igbos are not the one who is engaging the bandits and refuse to release the military to go to war. And yet, these bastards and baboons will come back and tell you Igbos are their problems. But look at what is happening now. American lawyer now is the one to explaining the law of Nigeria to them, that what they did was just a recitation. Just like when you go to recite poem. 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 3, 2 times 3, 4. You know, all these things. That is what they did that day. Nnamdi Kanu said he's going to burn, what they call it? He's going to burn BRT Lagos in Lagos, BRT buses in Lagos. He said he's going to burn Murtala Mohammed International Airport. He said he's going to burn Tunumbu TVC, that is what they call it, TVC news station. He said he's going to. He say. But the ones who keep doing, who did, who are still doing, the commander, let me remind also, the commander of Ishwapo that carried out the buying of over 400 worshippers in church, in Yoruba land or war, massacre them, was given a 20 years jail term with an option to appeal. Trust me, from backyard. In fact, that guy himself is not even in prison. Who spearheaded the sentencing? Yes, people are eager to know who spearheaded the sentencing and where is the video of that person they sentenced. That is the question we all need to ask. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's own was being transmitted live so that everybody can see their irregularities. And to them, they are keeping what I call it. They are being transparent, but they just showcase their foolishness before the international community, because everybody watched that day, to the extent that even the lawyers inside the courtroom begin to sleep, the same way they did to P2B. When they bring a catalog, I don't know how many pages, and they begin to read 4 good hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Lawyer or judge is reading something they have just written and given to him. He don't even have time to study it, because all these ones, the only thing they know is just copy and paste. Lazy and buffalo, they call themselves Yoruba bastard lawyers. He read and read and read and read and read. The one he read, he will still come back again and repeat it. The ones he read is making it 4 hours. They are reading nonsense, or rather, they are reciting nonsense. At the end of the day, they say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is guilty as charged. And a lot of their youths are busy on the internet celebrating it. They have sent the terrorists to jail. And they say Omoto System is a very good lawyer. I was interacting with one idiot yesterday. They say Omoto System have BT on him. He would have sentenced him to death. I said, I replied, I said that would have been better. At least so that country will end once and for all. But they know why. They know what they are fearing. They could have sent him as Nnamdi Kanu. You can imagine a lawyer, instead of going through the law, the what they call it, their constitution, is now telling the whole world that because God is merciful, I begin to quote Bible. God is merciful, so that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be sentenced to death. Rather, they will give him life imprisonment. You see how he indicted Catholics. You see how, not even only Catholics, you see how he indicted the whole Christianity. And nobody will ever come out and debunk that, because that is rubbish. That is what they call it. It is maybe assassination of character. Oh, no. It's not assassination of character. I don't know the English I will use to qualify it, but maybe I will remember it later. You see, that is exactly what this man did. You are inciting now the church now. Okay, you are turning the church against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that nobody will come and speak. All of them will say, okay, maybe he jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu according to the Bible, not according to the Constitution of Nigeria. You can imagine a lawyer reading what somebody did. Instead of him to say section 525, section 1, section 1 million, section 1000, and look at where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed the offense and look at the punishment. He tells us, according to Oxford Dictionary, I beg na so, all 4 dictionary now they take jail somebody, not according to the laws of your own land. But let us also come back to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said jailing. So Nigerian government now is quick to obey that because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted. But 4 or different 5 courts, including Kenya courts, have set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. They didn't obey it. A court in Enugu State, High Court, Federal High Court in Enugu State set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. Federal High Court in Ebonyi State, in Abia State, even to the awarding a fine of 8 billion, 20 billion, and 500 billion, respectively, for them to pay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they didn't obey this. But rather now, only one judgment now they said against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, bam! They have obeyed it. Everybody jump on X. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu have been sentenced to prison, including the Igbo, celebrating that those ones who died, who is going to account for them? That this one, that what happened in Biafra land is as a result of hijacking. They hijacked that movement just to make sure that a day like 20th of November will come, so that they will use it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ahmed Gulag, no, we all know that. Whole person didn't even come out and said nothing concerning POB with Ahmed Gulag, and yet they read it and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu conviction. Offenses he committed, and the 2 couple with the military. All these ones have been assassinated because at the scene of the event they keep on mentioning we are POB. So anybody now will just claim POB. No any investigation or whatsoever. Oh yes, it's a POB that do it. We must get them arrested, or rather we must persecute them. We must spy them. It is in Biafra land that something will happen. You will not hear we are going to conduct investigation. No, what you hear is that alleged it is IPOB that carried out that hit. Ebubago is busy killing. UK and the US made it very, very clear to the whole world and also to the so-called Nigerians that the Bubago was being used as a tool for genocide in Biafra land by Buhari's government. They are the one that killed those what I call it, those couple, the military couples. They are the one that killed them, and so many killings. When they kill, they will stay there and tell you we are IPOB. To sew cloth or uniform of any security organization, it is very, very easy from backyard. Even if you are a tell yourself, you can cut the materials and sew it on yourself by yourself and wear it and go out there to do whatever you want to do with it. No be people they go sew fake military uniform. They go for highway, go they take them, they rob. So that is what we are facing today. But anyway, the whole thing have been put to rest. Now, American lawyer is the one now to telling Nigerian government about their law. Let's see how it will end. Have a nice day. I'm going to good luck on total bless us. Please help me to circulate this message. Let it go viral. Like, share, comment, and keep subscribing because more of these videos is coming your way today, being Monday, and it's going to be bass balls.